Here we can see a video of swarming bees, which gives the beekeeper the chance to get some free bees. This usually happens during the spring and early summer when the colony becomes overcrowded. So I plan to capture a swarm just like this in the future, and in order to do that, I've decided to build a nuke to house them. So a nuke is a type of smaller hive that's easier to transport and construct. With that, I sketched some simple designs based on my research and based on the materials that I had available. And the nuke I was planning to build is a 5-frame nuke. So the design was based around the dimensions of the frames that I would be buying from a local supplier. A 5-frame nucleus colony is a small beehive used primarily for starting new colonies or for splitting larger colonies. It consists of 5 frames, which is much smaller than a standard beehive, and a nuke is often used for managing bee colonies in a more controlled and manageable way. It's especially helpful for beginner beekeepers and experienced ones looking to expand their apiary. So this design is based around the frames that I bought. So these frames are where the bees will build comb and store honey and raise their brood. And they consist of a few different parts. So there's the top bar, which is the horizontal part at the top of the frame. It helps support the comb, and the bees build on a wax sheet that I don't have actually here, but will be added later. And then the bottom bar is the horizontal bar that keeps the bottom of the frame in place and holds the foundation. And then these side bars form the frame's overall structure. So I chose to use hand tools mostly, so this is quite a simple process, and you can obviously see the low amount of skill that's involved in cutting these to shape. So if I can do it, anyone can do it, and it is quite a simple process. Here you can see the basic form of the nuke, based around the 5 frames that will be within it. The roof is assembled from leftover plywood and screwed together using decking screws so that they won't corrode in the weather. It will need further treating and waterproofing to be completely weatherproof in order to keep the hive dry. With the floor added, we can see the hive taking shape, and by adding handles to the front and rear, it will help with transport and ease of use. In future builds, it might be better to have a floor made with a grate to allow varroa mites to fall through and to help with ventilation for the colony. Varroa infestation is obviously a huge problem in Ireland, and something I maybe should have taken into account with this build. Treating beehives with linseed oil is a natural method to protect the wooden hides from the elements and extend their lifespan. Linseed oil acts as a weather-resistant coating, preventing moisture from damaging the wood while allowing it to breathe. It's a non-toxic option that's safe for bees, unlike some chemical treatments. To use linseed oil, I just applied a thin layer to the interior and exterior, mixed with a bit of white spirit so that it absorbs a bit better. And this treatment helps safeguard the hive against rot, mold, and degradation over time. And here we have the final product showing the entrance and then the frames within the hive. Just a bit of a demonstration there. There's maybe slightly too much room, but hopefully the bees will be happy enough in their new home and I'll be able to get my hands on some free bees. Thanks for watching. And yeah, there we go, a hive for the honeybee.